As it is opening, thank you for joining us on this Sunday, November 13th. I'm Katrina Smith, and it's cool this morning. It stayed cool overnight, and you may even see flurries depending on where you live right now. Let's head right over to the Weather Center. Meteorologist Eric Gage. Hey, there's kind of like a split. Some people will be happy about it. Some people will be sad about it.
Yeah, and for the most part, like I'm mixed for that. I love snow. I don't like it too much, but still, I love the seasons changing, and also the debate on whether we have snow or rain for the background too. That was pretty funny with the director.
We had that little debate before the show, and the director said, no, we'll stick with the rain today.
Yeah, so for the rain for the most part, especially in the Mohawk Valley, taking a live look at a Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We are seeing snow on the radar, not much at this point, just some light flurries in some areas north of the Mohawk Valley as well as south. And in the Mohawk Valley, seeing some light sprinkles, maybe a flurry or two, but for the most part, that warmer weather is sticking around for the lower elevations. Still, for the most part, a weak disturbance pushes through later on this morning, and after that, lake effect flurries move in later on south of the Mohawk Valley. Local temperatures this morning near freezing in Big Moose, 33 degrees, 39 in Whitesboro, 40 in Utica, 41 degrees in Little Falls, and in the Southern Valleys, temperatures in the 30s and 40s, 40 degrees checking in Cooperstown, 38 in Sherburne and Norwich. But for today, lake effect clouds the main story, with rain and snow possible with some of these clouds, highs only reaching the lower 40s. Cooler weather is on the way as we look ahead towards the work week this week. Look at those details and more are coming up. Back over to you.
Thank you so much. Golisano Children's Hospital.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning and welcome back. We're starting out this morning on the chilly side in the 30s and 40s across our area. As some lake effect clouds move into our area this afternoon, a chance of some light rain as well as flurries are possible, especially in higher elevations. Start out with taking a live look at our Havre tower camera overlooking the city of Utica, and right now the Mohawk Valley still seeing generally overcast skies, as well as taking a live look at a Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. We are tracking snow on the radar this morning. Now, for right now, not expecting a lot of downfall of rain as well as flurries at this point. Still seeing mostly overcast skies. Some of these clouds could produce a very light accumulation of rain as well as flurries. For the most part, the heavier rain looks to be outside of our area. And looking ahead towards this afternoon, a brief shower as a weak disturbance pushes through. For the most part, looking at very chilly temperatures to start out this work week. So for starting out, summer-like temperatures are over. No longer seeing 70s like last weekend. Mostly cloudy skies today with a chance for light rain and flurries as those lake effect clouds move their way out towards the east. And we dry out late tomorrow morning for a dry stretch of weather as we look ahead towards Tuesday, and our next chance of rain and snow looks to be on Wednesday. So for today, a chance of seeing snow for the most part. If you're in the North Country, could see some light accumulations. The highest chance of seeing any accumulation looks to be just outside of our area, out towards Hamilton and western Madison County. But still, some areas, especially south of the Mohawk Valley, could see accumulations nearing an inch. But that will be late for later on tonight as lake effect cloud bands move their way towards the south. Radar and satellite is showing a weak disturbance moving through our area for today. That'll push its way out towards the east later on, and then wind direction comes in from the northwest, bringing some lake effect cloud bands as well as a chance for some flurries and snow showers as that wind direction moves in towards the south. So on our Skycast for today, warming up only into the mid 40s to the lower 40s, with still seeing generally warmer conditions in the Mohawk Valley. Looking ahead to seeing more snow showers just north and south of us, for the most part remaining mostly dry. And as the wind direction moves down towards the south, seeing this band of lake effect clouds moving down towards the south, and a chance of seeing some snow flurries along with that. On the chilly side for tonight, cooling down into the 30s with lingering clouds, and then after that, looking at more sunshine moving in later on tomorrow. Still on the chilly side, those temperatures still remaining in the 30s. So for today, high 42 degrees, lake effect clouds. Some of these could produce some rain and snow. A bit breezy out there as well for today. Tonight, a low of 28 degrees with lingering flurries as well. And tomorrow, Partly cloudy skies, dry weather moving in, at least for the near future. Our 7-day forecast, the cooler temperatures are the main story. Could see a lingering cloud, especially in the morning for Monday. After that, dry weather on Tuesday. We're keeping an eye on the system moving in through Wednesday and Thursday. Could make your morning commute on Wednesday a bit tricky with a wintry mix. And our trivia question, what do you call a group of giraffes? A pack, a herd, a tower, or a school?
We feel like a tower would be fitting, but maybe it's not. Maybe it's a herd. Wow,
Tower.
it really
The
is.
director is right too, and I think it's a funny name, just a tower of giraffes.
We just thought it would be too fitting, and that it wasn't, just because they're so tall.
I guess.
We got a tower of giraffes. All right, thank you so much, Eric. Back and thank you for joining us for another half hour of News Channel 2 Weekend Today. I'm Katrina Smith. And meteorologist Eric Gage is in the Weather Center, tracking very cold temperatures for the overnight and into the morning. And I don't think we warm up much today, do we, Eric?
Yes, for the most part, looking at temperatures only warming up into the 40s for today, so we're cooling down. Yeah, and not only that, but the week ahead still. And not seeing any more
Staying right
70-degree
there.
weather. It's back to the colder temperatures for this week. So for the most part, looking at very chilly temperatures starting out this morning. Still near freezing in the North Country for the most part in the Mohawk Valley in the 30s and 40s. 39 in Clinton, 41 in New Hartford, 42 degrees in Mohawk, 37 degrees in Gray, as well as Curtis Corners. In the Southern Valleys, temperatures in the 30s and 40s, 38 degrees Emiston, 37 degrees in Hartwick, and 40 degrees in Cooperstown. Live look at Yorkville Battery's Storm Tracker 2, top of the radar. We are tracking some weak disturbance moving through our area this morning, bringing some light flurries as well as a chance for some light drizzle, especially in lower elevations like the Mohawk Valley, the Utica-Rome region. Over up towards Old Forge, could be seeing some flurries right now as the system moves through. And after that, clouds gradually decrease as we head into this evening, and those lake effect clouds move just south of the Mohawk Valley, bringing some more snow and possibly even some snow accumulation. Look at those totals and more coming up. Back over to you.
Thank you so much. Well, it's just the beginning of...
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good morning and welcome back. We are currently tracking a few light sprinkles and lake effect flurries moving through our area for this morning. We will gradually dry out later on this afternoon before a band of lake effect snow will move its way south of the Mohawk Valley, producing some slight accumulation, especially just outside of our area. Taking a live look at our Cavity Tower camera overlooking the Mohawk Valley, we're seeing some light rain moving into our area this morning. You can see right there that mist in the background, and also taking a live look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2, top of the radar. We're tracking a band of very weak showers and even some light flurries up towards the North Country, moving its way out towards the east right now. For the most part, generally expect some quiet conditions with just some light rain and drizzle, and along with some flurries, especially in those higher elevations. We're still sticking to rainfall in the Mohawk Valley. Those temperatures are still well above freezing. Weather headlines for this morning. Summer-like temperatures are over. If you enjoyed those 70-degree temperatures last weekend, not looking to see anywhere near those temperatures for the near future. And along with that, mostly cloudy skies today with a chance for light rain and flurries. Some of that moving through right now, but another band of rain showers and snow moving later on tonight. And along with that, we dry out by later tomorrow morning. And for the most part, we dry out at least until Wednesday before an area of wintry mix move into our area by early on Wednesday morning. So for today, if you're going to be trying to see some snow flurries, the most part, the North Country, the highest chance of seeing some snow flurries, and the highest chance of seeing accumulation is just out towards the west of our area, just out towards Hamilton and further out western of Madison County. But still could see some accumulation, especially towards the southern part of Madison County and up towards northern Otsego County for tonight as a lake effect band moves its way south. This is all due to a weak disturbance moving its way out towards the east for today. And you can see right here wind direction shifting from the northwest, bringing in some lake effect clouds, and along with that, the chance for some flurries as well as rain showers. And for the current forecast for today, only warming up into the upper 30s to low 40s. Precipitation in the Mohawk Valley generally still sticking to rain for the most part. Higher elevations could be seeing some more flurries as well. As we head into the evening for tonight, wind direction shifts. You can see some bands of lake effect clouds, especially one just out towards south of Hamilton as well as Norwich, moving its way further down towards the southern valleys. After that, we would dry out tonight, cooling down into the lower 30s, below freezing, and looking ahead towards Monday morning. Starting out on the dry side and remaining dry for the most part, a very chilly day in store for us as we head into Monday itself. Here's a quick preview. We're keeping an eye on Wednesday. There's a system moving up the coast, arriving from the southeast. The general consensus right now is a wintry mix, but for the most part, it's still too early to put a call on exactly what we see for snowfall or rain. But for the most part, you could be seeing a tricky commute as we head into Wednesday morning. So for today, high 42 degrees, lake effect clouds. Some could produce some rain and snow flurries. For tonight, a low of 28 degrees. And tomorrow, high of 40. Sunshine moves through, partly cloudy skies. Breezy conditions over the next few days. Those winds subside as we head into Tuesday. And the 7-day forecast, the big story are those temperatures remaining in the upper 30s to low 40s for the remainder of the week. And our trivia question, lake effect snow occurs when warm air moves over a cold lake. True or false?
Air, cold lake, opposite, right? False.
Oh, I don't know why it has blue there, but false,
And
yes,
it's
you're right.
blue.
And it's blue. And also, it makes sense. Lake effect
That
was
was from
blue, so
yesterday's.
I'll pretend I didn't make a mistake, and I'll pretend that was intentional being there. But yeah,
Yeah,
it's
once in a while, you're allowed.
yes, but yes, it's exact opposite. So when you have cold air moving over a warmer lake, that's when you get lake effect, and now that moisture in the lakes gets turned into snow.
Yep, or rain, right? They're gonna
Or
be
rain,
like
yes,
rain
if it's warm enough. So.
Very cool. Thank you so much, Eric. And moving right along.
We have some snow flurries flying around today. Meteorologist Eric Gage has some pictures of it, and it's a bit early for snow. I don't like it.
Oh, I like the saying you said. Was it say it ain't snow? I like it.
Thank you.
And for looking ahead towards this evening, still seeing lingering snow flurries. In fact, earlier on today, here's a look at what we saw so far across some parts of our area this evening as well as this afternoon. This one taken by the New York State Mesonet camera in Brookfield. Some flurries moving through on the wet side. Still warmer temperatures causing a lot of this snow to be on the wet side, some of it falling as graupel. Also, our morning producer Peter sent this in from Sangerfield, and lastly Jada sent this in from Norway. Still seeing some snow flurries, at least for some parts of the area, and this is all due to temperatures near even below freezing across some parts of our viewing area. 31 degrees below freezing in Curtis Corners, 34 in Barneveld, 39 in New Hartford, and 36 degrees in Clinton. And in the southern valleys, temperatures still in the 30s, 34 degrees Evanston, 33 Hartwick, and 33 degrees as well in Milford. And taking a live look at Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2, top of the radar, still seeing a few lingering light flurries moving through our area. The Mohawk Valley still above freezing at this time, so looking ahead towards this evening, most areas are going to be seeing mostly dry conditions. However, as the snow flurries and lake effect clouds move their way down towards the south, areas south of the Mohawk Valley could see some measurable accumulation tonight. Those measurements and more are coming up. Back over to you, Ben.
Thanks, Eric. It's really beginning to...
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good evening and welcome back. A lot of us saw our first snowfall of the season. Some of you, especially in the North Country, did see it several weeks ago, but for the most part, some areas did see a few areas of light showers as well as light flurries. So we're taking a live look at our Cavvy Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica. Things are looking pretty quiet for the most part in the Mohawk Valley right now. We're taking a live look at a Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2, top of the radar. We are not done with the snow showers just yet. Taking a look out towards the west, lake effect snow is the story for at least for tonight before dry weather moves into our area by tomorrow, and the wind direction will cause some of these snow showers to miss the majority of the Mohawk Valley and move its way further down to the south. So we're breaking out the first snowfall forecast of the season, And trace to 2 inches of accumulation are possible just south of the Mohawk Valley, mainly out towards Madison County, but even some areas in the southern part of Otsego County and central Chenango County could see some slight accumulations tonight, as those areas are likely to fall below freezing as those lake effect clouds bring some flurries into the area. For the most part, some areas could see some more dustings as a weak disturbance continues to move its way through our area. For the most part, we're still looking at mostly dry conditions further out towards the east. Along with those clouds, we're going to be seeing breezy next couple of days. We head into Monday as well as Tuesday. Still a little bit less breezy for Tuesday. Wednesday, the weakest of those winds as the system moves in by Thursday. And this could produce some tricky travel situations as we head into the middle of the work week. Details on that coming up in just a minute. But for right now, looking at a weak disturbance moving its way out towards the east, that brought us a few areas of light sprinkles, even some flurries earlier on today. Notice the wind direction moving its way from the northwest for tonight. These are bringing clouds as well as a few flurries, especially, as I said before, just south of the Mohawk Valley. Those clouds will move out of our area by tomorrow afternoon as a high pressure system builds in from the south. And looking ahead towards the next several days, mostly dry conditions, still lingering clouds for the morning hours for tomorrow. So for tonight, a chilly night tonight, already in the 30s, cooling down to below freezing in outlying areas, especially north and south of the Mohawk Valley. And take a look at this snow band right here. This we're looking at that can produce some accumulations, especially south of the Mohawk Valley. For the most part, other areas still seeing dry, maybe a few flurries in the North Country. And for the most part, things tend to dry out by early tomorrow morning. Still lingering clouds, temperatures below freezing start out tomorrow. And then still breezy conditions with still temperatures remaining in the mid-30s. A chilly day in store for us tomorrow. Going to want to wear that winter jacket probably, break it out for the season. Ending to tomorrow night, another chilly night below 30 degrees, 20s in most areas. We head into tomorrow night with mostly dry conditions. This is what we're keeping an eye out for in the middle of the week. It's following a path of a nor'easter, but for the most part, there's not a consensus on exactly where the warm area, basically where the areas where rain showers will fall, is going to move. So right now, we're still keeping an eye on it. Could produce tricky travel for your morning commute Thursday, but we're going to probably issue an alert day if we need to. But for the most part right now, things are looking more on the wet side in terms of rainfall and snow for Wednesday and Thursday. So for tonight, low of 28 degrees, lingering flurries. Tomorrow, a high of 40 with partly cloudy skies, breezy conditions, and our 7-day forecast. We're still looking at very chilly temperatures for the next several days, below average for our area. Usually we're looking at temperatures in the mid to lower 50s, but we'll keep an eye on those rain and snow showers for Wednesday and Thursday, bringing an updated forecast later on in the middle of next week. Ben?
Thank you very much, Eric. I see a temperature down in the teens. Snowflakes of the year or season rather in many areas. Eric, is there more in the forecast?
Yes, and for right now, yes, a lot of areas did see their first snowfall of the season. And taking a live look at our Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2, top of the radar, a lot of areas are seeing some flurries and light snow showers at this point. The highest chance of seeing some accumulation still just south of Madison County, just south of Lenox and Hamilton. For the most part, we're seeing accumulations on the lower side. I'll have a full detailed forecast of snow accumulation coming up in just a minute. Taking a look at local temperatures this evening, temperatures in the 30s, 35 degrees right now, cooling down into the 20s it feels like with that wind chill, 13-mile-per-hour wind. So still feeling a little chilly out there for tonight, and it will continue for the remainder of the work week this week. Tonight, a low of 28 degrees with some light snow in the forecast. We are tracking a return to even seeing some wintry mix as we look ahead towards the middle of the week. Those details and more are coming up. Back over to you, Ben.
Thank you very much, Eric. A crucial victory in Nevada.
From Central New York's most dependable weather team, here's meteorologist Eric Gage.
Good evening and welcome back. A lot of our areas saw the first snowfall of the season, and snow showers are currently moving through our area for tonight. Taking a live look outside at our Cavity Tower camera overlooking the city of Utica, things are looking Pretty chilly out there right now. In some areas, still seeing some snow showers. This is a live look at a Yorkville Battery Storm Tracker 2 Doppler radar. This will be the story for the next several hours as a band of lake effect snow moves its way off of Lake Ontario. And for the most part, the highest accumulations will be generally outside of our areas in Otsego County and just south of the Mohawk Valley. Could see a dusting of snow by tomorrow morning. But as you take a look at our snowfall forecast, the areas seeing additional accumulation look to be just south of the Mohawk Valley, just near the Oshenango and southern Madison County area near Hamilton, as well as a small portion of Otsego County just towards the south of Oneonta. So for the most part, still tracking chilly temperatures, and along with that, some wind. Here's a wind outlook of the next several days. Breezy tomorrow as well as Tuesday. Winds start to calm down by Wednesday and then return as we head into Thursday. This is all due to another system moving up the coast that could bring us some wintry mix and make travel pretty tricky as we head into the middle of the work week. Radar and satellite composite shows a disturbance moving its way off towards the east, and you can see right here clouds moving just south off of Lake Ontario. That is bringing some snow showers into some parts of the area for tonight. That won't last long, however, as a high pressure builds in, and for the most part for tomorrow as well as the beginning part of Tuesday, still seeing sunshine, and then high clouds build in as a system moves in from the south. We'll look at those details coming up in just a minute. But for our Skycast for tonight, on the chilly side, temperatures cooling down into the 30s. You can see right here this band of lake effect snow moving its way down towards the south, and then those clouds will gradually move its way out of our area by the early morning hours tomorrow. And still a chilly day tomorrow, breezy conditions, temperatures in the 30s. That wind chill could probably bring those feel-like temperatures down into the 20s. Sunshine heading into tomorrow evening. Still, other than breezy conditions and cooler conditions, still looking like a sunny day, at least for the most part, later on tomorrow evening. And then more chilly temperatures tomorrow night, cooling down into the 20s. Now, the big story right now, or just keeping an eye on this for the most part, there's a system moving up the coast. Typical of a nor'easter, but still there's a warm sector, could be producing some rain showers, but the leading edge of this could produce some accumulations, a wintry mix, and could make your morning commute for Wednesday morning on the tricky side as there's some wet snow falling with this. We'll have more details tomorrow at noon. So for tonight, a low of 28 degrees, lingering flurries, and tomorrow, high 40 degrees, barely reaching that mark with partly cloudy skies, breezy conditions. Our 7-day forecast, we remain in the chilly side for the next several days, remaining in the upper 30s to low 40s. And taking a look at Friday night, cooling down into the teens. Ben?
Thank you very much, Eric. Taha is coming up next. He's in at the sports station.